Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth on LBBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence up with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Y'all press two if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. I got a mic check real quick. I got a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Press two if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? In the comments, man. We got some stuff we got to talk about this morning. Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me? I bet. Salute everybody that's in the building. Y'all already know what's up. Look, man. We had some prior conversations about this woman, this former teacher, Christina Formella, and some new developments have come out, man, and she need to be locked up immediately. It don't even need to wait till she goes to trial. And I'm finna tell y'all what she just did. Now, this demon that y'all see on the screen right here, she basically had been arrested because she violated as a teacher. And she, I believe, was a special education teacher. She violated a student, not only in the school, but in her home, allegedly, over 50-something times. She had intercourse with this student, not only in the classroom, where they almost got caught, but in her home. She took this student to her home, and she also plotted, and we've talked about this on a couple other videos. Y'all can go back and check it. She also plotted on her husband that she just married. And she basically had allegedly plotted that she was going to leave the husband and get him for $1 million and leave him high and dry to allegedly go be with this student, right? Well, the student, he went and got caught by his parents. The parents checked the student's cell phone and saw messages between the student and the teacher. So the parents put A and B together, and they went and called the cops on her ass. And the cops went and arrested her, and they originally thought it was just one incident with her and this student, but she tried to flip it and make it seem like, oh no, this is a student that I'm the victim. The student did this to me, this, that, and the third. But then, after she was originally charged with that one felony count, they did a deeper investigation and found out that this happened over 50-something times. Now, this woman got 55 counts against her, felonies, right? Of, you know what? We'll just leave it at that. And I was looking at this post this morning on Gen Just Law, and I salute the Gen Just Law over there on X, give great breakdowns. Christina Formella, a former Illinois teacher, faces 55 counts, including sexual assault, grooming, and solicitation of a bleep student. Over 50 alleged incidents. A judge denied her July the 2nd request to I want y'all to listen to this. So she got bail, right? How in the blue hell she got bail? And then the judge, after the other 50-something plus counts came, and we damn sure gonna be following this. This is the next case we're gonna be following, y'all. After the 50 other counts came, the judge upheld the bail. After they found out that it was way more instances, the judge upheld the bail for this woman. But not only that, check it out, y'all. She tried to request to move closer to the victim. Hold on, y'all. She tried to request to move closer to the victim, y'all. Unbelievable stuff, man. Let me repeat myself again. So the judge, so you got 55 counts of sexual assault, grooming, and solicitation of that student. And she requested in her bail package now for more lenient she requested, how you say it, more lenient bail terms. She requested to move closer to the victim, right? But the judge denied her that, keeping a 5,000-foot buffer zone in place. And her next court date is on August the 4th, and we're going to be following this. But check this out, y'all. So the New York Post put out an article about this, and I want to read this article to you guys. Y'all smash the like button and share this video as y'all come on in, man. And I told y'all, these demons are serious, active out here, bro. It's active out here, man. So accused dirty teacher, the article says, Christina Formella, is all smiles in the court with her husband. And this is another thing. This is simping at an all-time high. The husband, after hearing all this, and see, this is why I think they should lock the husband up too. After him hearing all these allegations against her, seeing all those text messages they got of her and that student, and she lying, talking about the student got her phone and sent the text messages to herself to make it look like they were having a conversation. But the husband, after finding all this out and finding out that she was going to try and do him dirty and take $1 million from him, he's still walking hand in hand with her and supporting her in court. And now they're saying that the accused dirty teacher, Christina Formella, is all smiles in court with her husband as she asked the judge to let her move closer to students whom she's abused 50 times, y'all. So let me read this article to y'all in the New York Post and let y'all know what they said. So this article says, alleged dirty teacher, Christina Formella, and her husband were all smiles in court. And she's in court smiling. This is how y'all know this is a demon, bro. This ain't nothing but a demon right here, bro. She was all smiles in court, they said, y'all. Her and the husband, as she tried to convince a judge to let her move closer to the ex-student whom she's accused of sexually abusing more than 50 times. Now, this woman is only 30 years old, right? And it says she switched into a DuPage County courtroom holding hands with her husband, Michael, yesterday, right? Neither of them answered questions about the case that has shocked that entire suburban Chicago area. Now, Michael was holding her hand the entire time, and they were smiling at each other, literally smiling at each other the entire time until she got up. One person in the courtroom who sat directly behind the couple told the New York Post. And they said that they look really confident in court. Now, Christina revealed that she had been living with her parents in their $500,000 home on a golf course since mid-June, when her charges were upgraded and she was given an ankle monitor. Now, it says she slightly concealed the court-ordered tracker with a pair of wide-legged pants. Now, the Formella's Marshall home is within the court-ordered 5,000-foot buffer zone between her and its alleged victim. Her lawyers told the judge. Now, she asked on yesterday that the buffer zone be reduced to 2,500 feet. I want y'all to think about this shit. She gets bail with allegations against a student, right? Then they hit her with 55, almost 54 more counts, felonies against her, right? The judge still don't revoke her bail. Says, nah, she'll be all right. Creates a 5,000-foot buffer zone so she can't come 5,000 feet within this student. What she do? She walked in the courthouse yesterday smiling with the same husband she was plotting allegedly to take over $1 million from in divorce. She walked in the court and gonna tell the judge that she want to move within the buffer zone closer to the student. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And not only did she want to move within the 5,000-foot buffer zone, she asked that the buffer zone be reduced to 2,500 feet. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. I told y'all, these demons is active out here, bro. These demons is active out here, bro. Now, she asked, and I'm going to say this again, she asked yesterday that the buffer zone be reduced to 2,500 feet, explaining to the judge that the student often hangs out with friends near her home and even has a job in that area. How she know all this if she ain't got no smoke with this student? The judge denied that motion. She was hit with 52 additional charges, y'all, last month for aggravated criminal sexual abuse and criminal sexual assault. Now, the former Downers Grove special education teacher and soccer coach she was arrested back in March, and we did videos on this. We have about 5 or 6 videos of this on this channel. Y'all can go check them out. She is accused of abusing her teen student at least 50 times. And overall, they say she did it 45 times in the school. Now it says that her and her husband are supposed to be alleged college sweethearts that just got married last year, just weeks before her alleged relationship with the boy came to an end in September. The prosecutors say that she told the boy she was planning to leave her husband and take that husband for millions of dollars. Now, her husband, whose name is Michael Formella, is the scion of E. Formella and Sons, a Chicago-based Italian food manufacturer and purveyor. And despite her alleged plot to rip off him and run away with the teenager, her father-in-law, Randy Formella, has even joined them in court as well. He has also declined to comment on why the family is sticking beside this demon. Michael Formella, who is her husband, who was a baseball star at the couple's alma mater, Concordia University of Chicago, previously told the cops, y'all, that he was blindsided by the charges and had no idea his wife was allegedly stepping out on him with a teen student, right? But investigators say the inappropriate affair was happening right under his nose, with his wife, Christina, allegedly even texting the alleged victim while she and her husband were on vacation in Italy. Christina is also accused of grooming this boy, with the prosecutor saying that her advances began when he was just 14. Now, he had been on her soccer team at the time, but even after an injury took him off the field, she started giving him private tutoring before school. It was in her classroom during those private sessions, y'all, where they're alleging that this affair began, with the first alleged sexual contact happening when she was 28 years old and he was 15. Now, the allegations came to light in March after the boy's mother found the text messages on his phone in which she professed her love for the boy and openly talked about enjoying their sex, including one message where she said, "I love having sex with you." Now, the prosecutors initially alleged there was just one sexual incident after a romance built up for months, but said they later came across evidence that indicated dozens of sexual encounters. Now, the pair allegedly had sex dozens of times in her classroom, y'all, but also several times at her and her husband's home on school time. Now, after her arrest, she told the cops that she was being targeted and blackmailed by this team because she was nice and she was good looking. But the text messages between the pair and a torrid diary found inside of her phone suggested a much different dynamic, according to the prosecutors, who characterized Ms. Formella as obsessive and a controlling woman. I went back and screenshot every single time that I said we should break up until after the wedding and after you graduated, she allegedly wrote in that diary. And every single effing time you came back and convinced me it would be fine. You ruined us. I warned you that we should never have started dating a long, long, long effing time ago. And you gaslit me and convinced me it was fine, she allegedly said of the teenager. We will be in each other's lives forever. We will be able to love each other while also living our own lives, the diary added. Now, she claimed those writings were merely a form of self-therapy and that any sexual references in them had to do with her husband. Bro, this is a demon. This Christina Formella, who y'all looking at on y'all screen, this teacher out of Chicago, 30 years old, is a demon. A demon. And her husband and her father-in-law have no common decency whatsoever to be standing beside this woman after they have presented all this evidence against this woman. And I told y'all that in the last video about her husband that I did about her. Now, again, her case is coming up on August the 4th. She got a hearing. And we're going to be covering this case in this channel. This is one of them cases. This is one of the ones right here. This case right here is one of the ones. Because she's trying to say that the student is using her beauty and trying to target her because she's a beautiful, you know what I'm saying, teacher and stuff like that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, they say the woman had sex with the boy 40 times in the classroom, man. I want y'all, 45, excuse me, in the classroom. Was she locking the door? How is you doing this in the classroom during school? 45 times. Now, they said she almost got caught one time. Right? How do you get away with doing that 45 times in the classroom? Are they locking the door? Then they said that during school, she would leave with the student. How they don't got this on the cameras? Don't they be locking the doors at the school? I thought that at the schools, they lock the doors during school days. I thought they locked those doors. But oh yeah, you might can walk out the back door because of the parking lot for the teachers. How was she getting this student to her home during school time without nobody seeing them walk out together or leave together? And I said this in the last video I did about her the other week. If I'm the parents, I'm suing her and I'm suing the school. There ain't no way, bro. Demonic behavior, bro. And this dude, bro, she's trying to take you for millions, bro. And y'all smash the like button. Let's get the likes up in this video, man. And make sure y'all share this video too. Bro, she had enough heart to go in court and tell the judge, hey, yeah, let me move within the buffering range. Let me move within the range of what I was ordered to be outside of. So she had a restraining order to be out 5,000 feet outside this board. She gets hit with more charges, walks into court and tells the judge, yeah, let me get inside that buffering range. And not only that, I should be able to be 2,500 feet, not 5,000 feet. And again, here's the telltale sign right here. How she know what this kid doing outside of school? How she know he got a job? How she know where he be at with his friends? Unless you got that type of relationship with him. She facing 60 years. How she get bail? How she get bail? Right? In my opinion, all the parents should have been down there at that school. And I'm telling y'all something, this is what's going on right here, bro. The parents should have been down at that school. There's no way they should have been able to open that school without all the parents getting an explanation to what the hell is going on down there. And the fact that they haven't even stated that all the parents was down at that school demanding a thorough investigation of what the hell was going on. And then you're hearing all these things about these weirdo, sick, demonic-minded ass teachers. It was even a story I told y'all about 2 months ago where they said the assistant principal had the student in the office massaging her toes, talking sex talk to him. What kind of time is that? The assistant principal in one of these schools got suspended because she had the student in the office massaging her bare feet, talking sexual to him. Come on, man. I told y'all, these people on demon time, bruh. Demon time. And the woman who had the student massaging her feet was sitting up there telling him what he needed to look for in a woman. Are you serious? The assistant principal. Think about that. Then y'all heard about the other teacher who had the scream mask on. Just big nasty. Where she had multiple students allegedly going there and choo-choo. In a hotel. And you think to yourself, how in the hell is these students getting to a hotel with a teacher and the parents don't know? How in the hell is any 15 or 14-year-old, I want y'all to think about this. How in the hell is any 15 or 14-year-old getting to a hotel with a teacher without the parents knowing? And everybody need to look this information up. All you gotta do is go to Google and type in "scream mass teacher." It's gonna come right up. Y'all gotta let me know, man. Y'all gotta let me know, man. Right? Yeah, she full of shit, bro. And her bail should have been revoked. Matter of fact, she should never even got bail. I think automatically when you have a situation that's dealing with youth, shouldn't be no bail. All top. Just for out of safety purposes. You know what I'm saying? You got enough evidence, should be no bail, bro. There should be no bail, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Things like this, no way. And then she's spitting all over the bail because she come out talking about something. Hey man, let me be closer to this. Are you serious? She walked in the court with a smile on her face, asking to be closer to the student. That's why I tell all the parents listening to this video, y'all need to be going to these parent-teacher press conferences. Yeah, a lot of parents is slipping, bro. I'm telling y'all this. They slip. They sleep at the wheel. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is how them students is getting turned out at an early age. So then once they get around 21, 22 years old, their mind have already been manipulated and they on demon time. This is why I tell everybody listening to my video, it's important to catch them early. You have to catch them early and mold their mindsets to not go down these paths. And a lot of parents, as I know, it's hard when y'all working a lot. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Like I said, you working a lot. You leave early, come home late. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the money to have the proper people to be watching over and stuff like that. So you got to trust this, that, and the third. But still, I mean, you have a child or you have a student, that's your responsibility, man. Because y'all see the type of time and stuff is going on right now. If she can get bail and after being accused of having sex with a student in the class 45 times, bro, what are we talking about in America? I want y'all to think. And then you got to think about what the hell is going on with the judge. We got to really ask these questions. What the hell is going on with any judge in America? Any judge that would free a person moving like that. Think about what I just said to y'all. The goddamn judge need to be questioned. What the hell is wrong with you to let this woman walk on bail and she faces 60 years? And they said she had sex with a student 45 times in the classroom. Like, share, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all tap into the podcast show, everybody. The link to the podcast show. The link to the podcast show, you guys, is pinned at the top of the chat room. And I appreciate all of the new subscribers to the podcast show, man. Salute to all of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come in and tap into the podcast show, y'all. We need y'all to do that. We almost at 6,000 subscribers on the podcast show. So click that link that's pinned at the top, man. Y'all got to do that. The link is pinned at the top, man. Subscribe to the podcast, you know. And I would talk about this and a lot more things like this on the podcast show as well. You feel me? But y'all make sure y'all also share this video. This video needs to be shared to the general public, man. As I always tell y'all, man. So we will be following this case. This case goes back to court on August the 4th. Let me see. Today's July. In 1 month, this case is going to court, I believe. In 1 month. So we're going to follow this case right here because I want to know, how this thing ends up, man. Because they're saying she feel like she looked pretty confident in court, her and her husband. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Peace.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym. Work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.